Good morning, afternoon or evening, what is up? My name is Maarten. I'm not going to shout the intro this time. Welcome to the One Take Sunday. I'm here together with Ilona, and as you might know, the One Take Sunday is like a vlog, a small vlog, but in one take. No editing, nothing in between, and most of the times with a subject, and if I don't have a subject on a Sunday, it's not gonna be with a subject. Anyway, today we are standing here in 40 degrees heat, which is perfectly fine, but you notice that the entire city is gone. It's like we're standing on a like intersection right here, and as I might actually see, like, this is Antimugazi, and that's pretty much a busy street, like Ilona also said. This is Vlhava, also busy street. Then yeah, we're standing here in the middle of a cross section of a crossroads, and there's really like nothing.
I can stand like this.
And if I'm not talking and I just zoom on to the little garden that people have made up on their balcony there, I mean, look, they
it's
actually
not a garden, it's a forest.
they actually have trees and everything. But if I don't talk, listen. Exactly, nothing. It's so strange. I mean, okay, it's a Sunday, okay, it is hot, okay, we were not very energetic as well, and we were also like, what are we going to do for the One Take Sunday? Because it's too hot to do actually something, it's too hot to vlog, and we can.
It's too hot to go to the beach.
It's actually too hot to take your bicycle and go to the beach. They actually advise also, like, don't stay longer than 15 minutes in the sun, because it, like, you can already get a sunburn. It's so strong, the sun right now. There is a very high humidity as well, and all that, like, humidity in the sky also. Huh?
So you're just standing in the middle of the
Yeah, we're
street.
standing in the middle of the street and nothing is happening, but the humidity also makes sure that it's way hotter to your feelings, but it also makes sure that you can get a sunburn way faster. Anyway, we picked this piece today here because if you stand here, then you will see, as we passed this house last time in the B-roll, this is the house of the rose, and it's actually with the rose. I'm sorry, the house with the rose. And last time when we passed it, I looked at it and I'm like, this is a very cool looking house. I mean, first of all, of course, the color, but okay, there's a lot of detail to this house as well. This is has like an architecture that you don't see everywhere here in Greece, with the wooden balconies and like a little bit of the idyllic kind of colors and the red paint and then the gray border on the bottom. And here there's actually a list. It's probably weather that like made it unreadable, but a list of what is in here. Luckily we still have the street signs that this is a house that is actually, oh wait, that this is actually about the street. Efthimios Blakavos. I need the translation for Ilona, what it says underneath the 1750 to 1808. What does it say on the sign up there? There. Ireas Karmatolos. Ilona, there.
Just names.
That's a name.
You're standing in garbage.
I know, that's a name.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ilona actually read into it because this house is a house of an artist, right?
Efthimios Vlhavas. It's about him. He was Ieres Hermatulos. He was a priest or something. I don't know how it's in English. And Armatulos, it's during the war, Greeks and Ottoman, Turkish. The Greeks were escaping to the mountain with, and they were stealing weapons and everything, and they had to fight. Sorry, yeah, and they had fights and everything, and they were armatuli. So that's the name. I don't know how to translate.
But Irias is hero.
Irias is a priest or something.
A priest. So Vlhava was the priest of those refugees.
Vlhavas, nothing to do with refugees.
No, but you were talking about people that were fleeing for the Ottoman Empire, so they're like refugees in that phase.
Escaping.
Escaping.
To the mountains, and they were hiding, and they were stealing weapons from the Ottoman, from.
It was the underground, like in the Second World War, like.
They started also. They helped with the revolution. They helped people to fight back.
Okay, yeah, it's a lot of flies because we're also standing next to the garbage cans here. They probably just picked up the garbage somehow. Like, no, actually, on Monday they should pick it up. Anyway, long story short. So, Vlhava, that was not just a street name here, it is also the priest guy that Ilona just said. Anyway, we're standing here in front of the house, and it is now a museum of a very famous painter, as I have understood. And now it's actually really closed until 15th of September, and otherwise it's open on Thursdays. I saw on Google Maps, and Ilona said on a Sunday, right?
It says on Sunday it's for free from 10 to 1.
But I mean, just look at the door. It's a steel door. No, actually it's a zinc door, as you can see, that like those little flakes that are in there. It's very cool with like the little...
Every single piece inside of the house is painted by her. The bottles in the kitchen, the closet, the bathroom, every single thing is painted.
She just liked to paint.
She was a painter.
Who was it?
What do you mean, who was it?
Who was the painter? Because I didn't say it yet.
Chrisoula Zogia.
Chrisoula Zogia.
The owner of the house, and she donated the house.
It actually still writes on the front as well, but she passed away in 1992, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we wanted to pass by this entire house for a second, because I just passed by it in the B-roll and I didn't know what this house was all about. And a lot of times I pass by places that I don't know what it's about, but this catched my mind, this caught my eye the most actually because of this, what is hanging on the outside. Because on the outside there are everywhere little plates, and so that's what she painted as well.
Most of her portraits have to do, her paintings have to do with portraits,
Yeah.
or necrafisi, dead
people?
No, not dead people, like plants and flowers and tables with food.
Okay, so yeah, stilleven in Dutch, it says, or like they're drawings without life.
Yeah,
You just
necrafisi
object.
you call it.
Yeah, I call it.
These kind of things, she's doing everything with oil, so it's oil paintings.
Sorry to interrupt you, but my ADD just kicked in and I got distracted by the fact that there is a lot of life actually going on here.
For a dead house.
For a dead house in a museum, there's a lot of life going on here. They're running, holy. Anyway, sorry. Yes.
Yeah. She had everything made by her own taste, so you can see her. She wanted to be like, her house is a mirror of her soul, so everywhere you
One
walk
second.
around,
Because we have a mechaniki.
her big room.
Yeah. See, like I said, I wanted to be a little bit silent because the entire neighborhood is really silent, and then traffic comes through, and especially bikes can be very obnoxious. I can be obnoxious as well. I mean, I'm standing here still, and I'm still talking kind of loud, but if you stand here and it would be you, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue while I'm actually filming the plates, if you don't mind, because otherwise it will be boring. You're pretty, I know, but...
I'm not pretty, I'm not done.
It's okay.
So inside the house, you can see in the kitchen all kind of jars and bottles painted by her, and it was painting according to her mood. Every time that she was in a kind of weird mood, she was doing something. The bathroom has naked people figures in the bedroom, in her closet.
Ooh,
you can see.
sexy.
You can see that she did not like very much men. Yeah, and you can see that from the drawings that she has on the closet. You can see, what else? The living room, it's all painted.
We should go in here when it's open again.
Because I was reading so many things, I'm so curious.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like first you pass by it, and then okay, Ilona, translate for a second what is written on the wall there at the back. Οδείες μεγαλύτερος εχθρός από τον.
Fuck, I'm too short.
Ilona, just step backwards. Look at her. It's like I cannot read it. Just step backwards. Here, you can read it from here. You can read it from here. What is it written?
This one, there is no bigger enemy than the ungrateful one.
No bigger enemy than ungratefulness or ungrateful ones?
It's the people who is ungrateful.
Okay, there's no bigger enemy than the ungrateful ones.
Yeah.
Nice. Anyway, I like this house a lot. I think it's, first of all, it stands out in the crowd here, and I love that kind of stuff. And second of all, it has a history, and that's also something that I like. I mean, there are a lot of buildings around me, as you can see. Like, these kind of buildings will never have a real history. Maybe from the people that used to live there, but this is a real house that has a history.
Yeah, but that's why she wanted to donate it.
Yeah, it's donated to the government, to the municipality of Volos.
Volos, yes,
Yeah.
because she wanted for the newer generations to inherit their legacy.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
how she had it.
So if you're ever in Volos and you're interested, you can actually pass by here and check out Vlachava with Anthimo Razi. It's exactly Razi, sorry. It's not. If you say Razi in the wrong way, it means crazy in Greek. And then you Razi, yeah, but I cannot say the G correctly in Greek probably. I don't know. I have issues with that.
Do not separate those two.
I know. Anyway, if you like this One Take Sunday, I think it was a very interesting one because I like this house, and I told you every time, like, when we film something, it is something that also should be in my interest. But I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to subscribe, and we see you in the next one. Bye.